Hello everyone and welcome back to the Biz Wizards channel. For more helpful tips and information on becoming a successful entrepreneur, subscribe below to our YouTube channel and also to our weekly blog at thebizwizards.com. If you aren't familiar with what we do, my wife Kim and I help employees become entrepreneurs. In today's video, we're going to talk about how the employee mindset creates a lack of financial security. So let's jump right into it. Unfortunately, most of us have had far more training on how to behave like an employee than how to behave like an entrepreneur. Our parents indoctrinated us into the employee mindset from our earliest age. Even after we make the transition to self-employment, that old thinking, which may have served us well when we worked for someone else, can follow us into our entrepreneurship. When that happens, it can wreak havoc with our best and brightest dreams. Too often, employee mindset thinking sneaks back into our daily thoughts and actions. Change is scary, and the employee mindset's comfortable. So, once you break the chains of the employee mindset, be vigilant not to go back to it. Employee mindset thinking will instantly derail any momentum you have made towards being a successful entrepreneur. So let's talk about the employee mindset versus the entrepreneurial mindset. Last week, I overheard two 60-year-old men complaining about their boss. I said to myself, I never want that to be me. I'm always reminded that such grumbling would never happen in a chat with my entrepreneur friends, who they always say that they are successfully unemployed. Even if you aren't ready to break free from being an employee, you can consciously build up your entrepreneurial mindset. You can actively listen and learn from successful entrepreneurs. Read. There are hundreds of books by successful entrepreneurs that will help you break free from the employee mindset. You know, the stress of debt can be debilitating to maximizing happiness. The trouble is that being in debt inherently tends to lead to overspending, to overcompensate for being in debt. Financial stress can be overwhelming. Who hasn't laid awake at night or been distracted at work worrying about the number in your bank account? There is a financial well-being report that found that 65% of us lose sleep worrying about money. Stop the madness. Stop worrying about money and let us, the Biz Wizards, help you become an entrepreneur and find true financial health. So what is financial health? Financial health is a term used to describe the state of one's personal monetary affairs. There really are many dimensions to financial health, including things like the amount of savings you have, how much you're putting away for retirement, and how much of your income are you spending on fixed or non-discretionary expenses. Now, how do you measure your financial health? Well, to get a better grasp of your financial health, it might help to ask yourself a few key questions. So consider this a quick self-assessment of your financial health. Do you have an emergency fund? Do you work 2 to 3 jobs just to pay the bills, but still can't save? Do you have over $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you actively saving for retirement? Do you feel like you're on track to meet your long-term retirement goal? Do you have enough insurance coverage, whether it be health or life? Are you able to save for college for your kids? The important thing to know is that you can improve your financial health by leaving the employee mindset behind. Get yourself out of the employee mindset and engage your entrepreneurial spirit. I constantly say the employee mindset is a rigged game, and it's rigged against you and every employee out there. Besides trading your time for money, every time you get a raise, if you get one, up to 50% of that raise is lost to taxes. It's rigged. So as you change your mindset and free your entrepreneurial spirit, stop and make sure you create a vision for your wealth. Ask yourself, how would your life change if you weren't working 50 to 60 hours a week and could stop truly worrying about money? Would you pay off your credit card or cards or any other debts so you could be fully debt-free? Would you put aside money so you could comfortably retire at 55 or earlier? Would you take your family on a grand vacation and truly relax for the first time in years? Would you put money aside for an emergency fund so you're truly prepared for any unexpected curveball life throws you? Would you save money for college so you don't saddle your children with huge student loan debts? Maybe you would invest in real estate, become a partner in a local business, or convert your hobby into a business. I know that change is scary, but it is critical for your financial health. Neuroscience has shown that uncertainty or change feels similar to failure in our brains. That's why so many people would rather avoid change because of how uncomfortable the associated feelings can be. If you're like me, I was fully caught in the paycheck security comfort zone for most of my life. Your family counts on you to be the breadwinner, so you justify all the hours of work to ensure that the bills are paid. In fact, you can read my confession about what it finally took to break me out of my employee mindset at our blog. So when you push that fear aside and embrace change, it opens the door to a new future and true happiness. Was it scary at first? You bet, but it ended up being a great move. And it wouldn't have happened had I been scared of change. Life is too short to worry every day about money. Be brave, make the change, become an entrepreneur, and secure your financial health. So here are my final thoughts. Financial well-being brings less stress, more comfort, and just an overall mental wellness. As you can see, when you stop worrying about money, your vision and your focus can change. When you achieve financial health, you stop focusing on just surviving, so you can now focus on your goals and dreams. For Kim and I, our wealth vision is about being debt-free, being financially stable, and retiring early, baby. Also, we have a lifelong dream of traveling across the US and Canada to attend baseball and hockey games. We are sports fanatics and keep our eye on the prize as we count down the days until we can make that trip across both of our countries. So that is it for this YouTube video. For more helpful tips and information on becoming a successful entrepreneur, remember to click on the subscribe button to the right. I thank you for watching, and I hope you found the video informative and helpful. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment to tell us what part of the video really resonated with you. Take care and be safe.